Stephanie White gave a post-game press conference after the Indiana Fever lost to the Atlanta Dream on June 18th. And what she said about Caitlin Clark is going to make your blood boil. She didn't call out the officiating, even though Clark lost the game. We've got the receipts, and they're shocking. Who do you think is at fault for this loss? The coach, the refs, or Reese? Let me know down in the comments below.
You're debuting the shoes tonight. How do you feel?
I just been smiling all day. I'm super excited.
And what's your favorite part about the shoes?
Favorite part? Oh, it's hard to pick one. I think the Nike swoosh is kind of cool. It's two of them, and then like there's like a hidden CC right there. So kind of sick.
The Indiana Fever walked into Gainbridge Fieldhouse on June 18th at 9 wins and 5 losses, winners of 4 straight, and Caitlin Clark walked in wearing something no one had ever seen on her feet in a real WNBA game. The Caitlin one, her Nike signature shoe, on the floor for the first time ever. 4 wins in a row, a shoe with her name on it, and a roster that had genuinely been clicking for weeks. Kelsey Mitchell attacking off the dribble, Aaliyah Boston posting up in the mid-post. So,
what's your favorite feature of the Caitlin one?
I have to pick just one. Oh my gosh. I think the fact that the outside part is C's and the inside part is 2's, but you can only tell close up.
Then Angel Reese walked into the same building, also carrying her signature shoe, also making sure every single camera caught her doing it, debuting a new colorway of her own signature sneaker at the exact moment Clark was trying to have her day. Whether someone planned that or Reese just couldn't help herself, it doesn't really matter, because it wasn't the last time she inserted herself into Clark's moment that night. Not even close. Atlanta came in at 10 wins and 4
of her fouls, she would have never got the calls if it was the other way around. Ryan Howard, one was elbowing her right in the chest. 2 of them, Canada just fell down, and another one of the softest calls you'd ever see. But it's bigger than that. They keep her in check from having one of those amazing games. It limits her ability to play defense. So first of all, if she gets near somebody, she's called for a foul. Second of all, she can't get another foul, so it makes it even worse. Third of all, she can't get minutes in the game because she's in foul trouble. Look at this. This is a 3-point play. You think the refs are going to give her the 3-point play like they did Ryan Howard? No. Instead, they go down and call another foul on Caitlin Clark for what? She used her shoulder, rammed into Caitlin Clark, and fell down. And Stephanie White is still yet to challenge 1 ghost foul out of 20 this year.
Atlanta scored 60 points in the paint, which is a season high, and a lot of that damage came during the stretches Clark sat. The Dream also attempted 35 free throws compared to Indiana's 29, and that free throw gap fed directly into Atlanta's ability to stay comfortable from her. But she's already fighting phantom fouls and dirty mocking and a coach burning challenges at the wrong time, and now she's shaking out her ankle too.
Just complete with how she plays this end of the floor. Shot clock didn't start. That was the reason for the slight delay there. What I thought was cool in looking at Atlanta's history when it comes to teammates who were 1 and 2 at steal.
Aaliyah Boston responded the right way, going straight at Atlanta's interior and finishing with 23 points on efficient shooting.
Since from Atlanta. And she left Kara Lawson speechless.
Yes.
And wanting more.
Right.
Caitlin Clark finding more.
Just consistent, but someone that's really impactful as it relates to winning.
Caitlin Clark in the mid-range, gives it back up to Billings. Clark fires for her first 3-pointer of the night. Second field goal, 5 points for Jordan Canada. 5 points in 5 minutes. Caitlin Clark looking for it against Pow Pow, spins off of her.
Clark dropped 17 points in the first
Sancho
half,
Little and Angel
the
McCautry.
Caitlin ones were doing
Atlanta.
exactly what you'd want
So
from
it
a
was
signature
the
shoe
Dream
debut.
have-
And Gainbridge was loud,
And for the
and
Fever.
Indiana looked like a team about to go up 5
Close.
in a row.
Most of the
Cunningham
way,
kept
10
firing
different
from
lead
3
changes,
and
7
hitting,
ties.
which
Clark
stopped Atlanta
Stephanie
from
came
just
in early and
collapsing
kind
their
of started
entire
that
defense
trend
on Clark
when
every
Not Hillman
possession.
got into foul trouble.
Boston converted
Caitlin
in the
Clark.
mid-post. Mitchell attacked off the
Reese
dribble,
leaves it short.
and Clark ran all of it. So the Fever had
The
4
foul call
legitimate
that she was
weapons
looking
working
for.
at the same
Clark back
time,
the other way.
and Atlanta
Caitlin
couldn't
Clark
shut all of
goes
them down.
glass. Clark, way too strong. Good recovery by Indiana defensively. Billings challenging Howard. Is that she can impact it in every area of the game, and there's just not a lot of players in the league that can do that. He's a 12-6 game here so far. Doing a good job. She hasn't picked up that 5th personal foul. Had 4 of them in the first half.
Then the second half started, and everything got weird. Clark's foul trouble piled up, and Stephanie White started pulling her at moments that...
For either of you again, they scored 60 points in the paint. Just what was the breakdown, close to the basket there?
Yeah, I think in transition, they got easy ones, and then I think they had, however many fast break points, 17, so that's... probably that right there contributed to it, and points off turnovers. And I thought a lot of times that's probably on us guards getting into the ball a little bit better, so we don't have to rotate. But I think we could have done a little bit better. We're gonna have to rotate at some point, and we kind of went back to our old ways where that second rotation we didn't get, and then they scored off the 90 cuts and the 45 cuts. So we got to do better in that area. And
she could have defended Clark, called out the officiating, or at minimum, taken some accountability for burning the challenge and botching the rotations. She picked none of those. Instead, she stood there and basically told everyone watching that the Fever played better when Clark was sitting down.
Caitlin goes out in that fourth quarter early on. I think you guys were down about double digits, and you guys rally after that. What did you think of the response from the team, and specifically Aaliyah, who kind of was in the middle of everything there?
I thought it was great. I thought it was great. Teams are going to go on runs. We're going to have situations where we need everybody to step up, and we did. I thought that group really dug in on the defensive end of the floor, got stops. We rebounded it well, and we moved it on offense. We made it a little bit more difficult because the ball got side to side. We got some higher quality looks and knocked them down. Yeah, I thought we let him get to the rim too easily. That was pretty much the story of when we had our defensive failings. It was our one-on-one D. We tried to wait until they caught the ball to defend. We didn't make it difficult for them to pass the ball around the perimeter, and they're fast. When they catch it on the run and attack our feet, we're already behind. And there were some times where we didn't have rotations. I thought they did an excellent job in terms of their spacing to make our rotations very difficult. But we've got to be able to guard one-on-one, and more than anything, we got to defend without fouling. We cannot continue to let people live, in the 20s and 30s in terms of free throw attempts. We just got to be better.